the sun.
And away from the noise of city streets, Victoria G. with the Ontario Science Centre says you may hear some changes as well.
There's nocturnal animals that might get a little confused in the afternoon.
Drivers might also get a little confused with the significant visual distraction. While the peak of the eclipse happens at 3:19 p.m., the sky will begin to darken around 2:04 when the moon gradually begins to block out the sun. The eclipse won't fully end until 4:31 p.m., coinciding with the early evening rush. That's why the city is out with a reminder for all road users. Stay alert, check your lights, slow down if necessary, and be patient. Pearson International is also asking travelers heading to Canada's busiest airport to prepare for heavy traffic, as millions are expected to take the 400 series highways to viewing areas in the path of totality. But Jake Keating says the eclipse shouldn't cause any flight delays.
The biggest change for us is going to be the lighting on the airfield being on during the middle of the day.
Meantime, Toronto's largest school boards have switched to late April PA Day to coincide with the eclipse on Monday, meaning 6-year-old Alina will have the day off with her mom. In advance, she's learning more about the celestial event at the Ontario Science Centre's Special Eclipse exhibit.
You could look around. But first put on your glasses, because you can't stare at the sun with just your eyes when it's an eclipse.
Scientists echo that message. Because Toronto is not in the path of totality, that sliver of sun can cause significant damage to the naked eye in just seconds.
Even though we don't feel the damage in our eyes, because we have very limited nerves in our eyes, you'll still have damage on your eyes. Sunglasses won't do you any good to look at the sun. Eclipse glasses are 1,000 times darker than sunglasses.
And they're becoming difficult to find this late in the game. That's why some families we spoke to say they're playing it safe.
Our plan is to stay home.
It's going to be...
Hello, friends. I'm Coy Wire. This is CNN 10, and it's hashtag Your Word Wednesday. So remember to keep an ear out to see if your vocab word helped us write today's show. We begin today with the much anticipated solar eclipse. On Monday, millions of Americans will witness one of the world's most extraordinary events as the moon passes between Earth and the sun. For the lucky ones, right in the heart of the action, in the so-called path of totality, you're in for a treat that lasts up to 4 minutes, according to NASA. For those outside of the direct path, a crescent-shaped partial eclipse will be the main event, weather permitting, of course. Now, when you're watching from wherever you're watching, remember there's no peeking at the solar eclipse without your shades on. And I'm not talking about your usual sunglasses. It's best to use specialized solar eclipse glasses or watch through a handheld solar viewer. Joseph Galbo with the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Committee. The shadow. Next, you want to National Dairy Foods Association. Cocoa is the main more accessible around the world. CNN's